Okay, so first off, we're just going to fry the onion off a little bit. Don't want it browning, we just want it soft. So we want about a teaspoon of butter. Okay, that'll do. It's a little bit more, but never mind. And we're just going to put that over the heat to melt that down. And then when that's melted, we're going to chop that smallish onion that we sort of minced up or chopped up very, very fine. That'll go in there, and we'll cook that through until, if we do it nice low heat, just starting to brown. A minute, time for another roll. Could take up to about 10 minutes to do that. All right. So I did add some more cream into that. The bread's soaking it up. Okay. Now, I'm drinking ale. Although they didn't use yeast for like baking and that, they didn't really understand it. They did ferment beer. They made ale, beer, and also, you know, this is where I have to remember. This gets don't touch your hand or think it's hot. They also would drink a lot of mead. Okay. They may also drink wine if they manage to get it and bring it back, but ale and mead were their two main drinks. Mead made from honey. Used to use a lot of honey, Viking. Now, I'm just going to let this melt down a little bit. Like I say, and then we'll chuck in the onion. So really not that much else we can put at this stage. I've already got the mince now. If you want to make that a bit of a finer grind, mince or whatever you can do. But really that's all there is to it. There's not an awful lot to this one. And like I say, it is a Viking dish. Okay, they would have used it, or made it, sorry, and ate it. Often meat was sort of like more during the sort of non-winter months, if you like. During the winter, because obviously how harsh it all was, couldn't grow crops, couldn't do much else. So they would, during the growing season, if you like, they would pickle and preserve fish, meat, even, you know, fruit and things like that in readiness for the winters. And that's part of the reason they used to go exploring, and part of the reason they settled over here in England, because how much easier it was for farming, and you know they could raise crops for a lot longer and everything else. Right, so the butter's melted, that's starting to get hot. So in goes my onion, and like I say, I'm going to fry that off for about 10 minutes or so. All right, so not much else we can do in the meantime, apart from skål. I'll tell you a bit more about Viking meals when we come back when the onion's almost done.